One very bad habit that a lot of people have is that they want everything to be ready before they take the first step to achieve the thing that they want to achieve. And in this world, that is rarely ever the case. There is almost always just one thing that is not right, or one thing that you're waiting to click before you take action. And in this world, we live in a world of abundance. Almost everything exists in abundance. So if you think that you need something extraordinary or some one minor requirement to be made available before you can take any action, then you are likely mistaken, because if you really think about it, you probably have more than enough already to get started. I'm going to give an example. I am currently recording this video with these earpods, right? They are wired earpods. I am not using a fancy microphone. I'm not using, it's like the most basic equipment. But trust me, the sound is coming through. I think you can hear my voice. And besides that, I'm also using an iPhone 13 Pro Max, by the way. And I haven't waited until I can get a professional camera with a camera stand and stuff like that before I can record this. So take the first step. The important thing about taking the first step is when you take the first step, a new horizon opens up for you. It's like you're in a ship, right? When you're on the shore, the horizon just ends and you only see clouds beyond. But when you get into your ship and start sailing, when you arrive at that horizon that you previously saw, a whole new horizon is going to open up. And you never know what you would find on the other side of the first horizon that you see. So if you don't really leave the shore, if you don't really take that first step to leave the current shore, you will never find out what is on that other horizon. Now, this doesn't mean that you should not take precautions and you should not do your due diligence and prepare before you embark on any journey. But I am using this as an example. There are several types of journeys. Things like, let's say, creating a YouTube channel or TikTok page or stuff like that. Yeah, if you are being held back by a lack of preparedness or a lack of equipment, is it really because you lack equipment? Um, or could you just use the phone that you're using right now to view this, or any device at all, that even your laptop webcam? Have you really considered starting with it and then upgrading as you go? Okay, let me go back to the whole point of this video. I was going to talk about destiny in this video. So, a lot of people have different views of destiny, but I want to give one that will hopefully encourage you to really take action, to really seize your moments when they are presented to you. I look at destiny as, you know, very little steps, right? Because a destiny, I believe that a person creates their own future. They design their lives and they design their future by the decisions that they make. And when you have finished making all of those decisions and you end at the very tail end of all those decisions that you have made, that will become your destiny. So in some ways you can say everyone chooses their destinies. You choose the decisions that you make. You take the decisions and you live with the consequences one way or another. Some of those consequences are good, some are really bad. But the choices that led to them, you are the one that is responsible for them. So look at destiny like, life placing you on that ocean, like shore, right? On the seashore. Or look at it again like this, Steve Jobs says that it's only when you have arrived. I am paraphrasing, but he said something to the effect that it's only when you have arrived at that destination, it's only in looking back that the dots connect, right? So when destiny is like um, something bigger than you, for some people that's God, for some people that's just fate, but it throws crumbs at you, almost like when someone wants to let's say catch a let me just say a chicken, right? You can throw some corn to that chicken and it will pick it. You throw the other, it comes steps forward and it picks it, and then until it finds its way inside your house or in some confined area where you can catch it. Yeah, but you can look at destiny as some benevolent power that throws these crumbs at you, but instead of leading you to your doom, to your prison or whatever, it leads you to the future that you desire. So it scatters these crumbs, and obviously they are smaller crumbs from the start, right? They are very small. So if you look at the crumbs and you ignore them because they are too small, you don't get to take that first step that will elevate you to a new position, that will elevate you to a platform where you will see a whole new horizon open up, where your perspective, right, will open up to other crumbs, right, other new possibilities. So if you don't take those small steps, you will not have the new horizon, the new perspective to take the steps that follow that one. And the path to destiny for a lot of people, that is how it is. You take one step and then you put the other step, like 1 foot forward, 1 foot at a time, right? You do that until eventually, at some point, everything just clicks. So if you have the patience and the tenacity to endure all those small steps, then trust me, you are going to be surprised where you end up. Like, you're going to turn back one day and you'll see how the dots connected. It will look to you, it will feel to you as though it was ordained, right? Like everything happened, everything that happened was going to happen. And that is true destiny. Everything that happened, it will feel like there was no other way. It was destined to happen. All right, so that is it. Don't ignore the small steps. Take those steps and take them with curiosity, take them with thoughtfulness, take them wholeheartedly. Don't do it half-heartedly. Take them and contemplate them. Of course, there are multiple different paths that those crumbs can lead you, right? Yeah, some lead you to greater destinies, some lead you to smaller destinies. But if you recognize that it is a crumb and you think carefully, you evaluate, right? You put all the other crumbs into perspective and you evaluate all of them, and you go choose the best one and you put your step towards that, then you are going to be amazed at the results. Now, you can also get into a situation where you are paralyzed by inaction because of too many smaller crumbs. In this case, in my opinion, just take anyone. Anyone is better than just staying at the same spot, because like action, right? Action is it inevitably, only actions will produce results, and if you don't take those actions, then it's pretty much guaranteed that you're not going to make any progress, you're not going to make any results, and that destiny is only going to be delayed. Okay, so that's all I have for today. I wish you the best as you embark on this journey of destiny. I hope you are motivated and inspired to take another more determined go at this journey called life. Take care. Bye.